Said in the relationship,
Yes,
I didn't pass judgment on one versus the other. You are not good for each other. Mr. Reed, whatever it is you're trying to mask with drinking, it's still going to shine a light. You understand?
Yes,
it's gonna shine a light.
Because we wasn't together in 2024, which y'all just seen. I think he fell asleep in a drive-thru or something. We wasn't together, so how can you use me as I'm the trigger?
I lost what I had. I lost my wife. I lost my kids.
But when we was together and I was fighting for 20 years, begging you,
because there was a lot of things that you didn't uphold to make me want to be the man that I was supposed to be.
Well, I feel like I was.
Excuse me, Mrs. Reed. I would like to actually hear what didn't she uphold.
She didn't uphold a lot of things, like far as like making me happy, like cleaning. She will always be on the phone with her friends, like showing attention to them.
Your Honor, that was after.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Reed. I want to at least hear what Mr. Reed is talking about. Let him tell you. What didn't she do?
She just didn't do what I needed her to do to be a woman, as far as like cooking, cleaning. Like to this day, she don't do. I mean, she do half the time. To this day, she don't cook and clean. I work 12-hour shifts, 3 12s. I've been working 50 hours for the last 4 months just so I can pay the bills. You know what I mean? In the car note, and keep food on the table. And
Your Honor, everybody that knows
Mrs. Reed, just a minute, please.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Reed, keep going.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just like she didn't make me want to be the man that I was supposed to be.
Mrs. Reed, why have you given up what you say you fought for 20 years?
I feel like the tables have turned. Like, I was fighting for 20 years.
What, Mr. Reed? Let Mrs. Reed speak, okay?
I'm fighting for 20 years. Yes, towards the end, I stopped. But anybody that knows me, I cook full course meals.
You didn't fight.
Excuse me, Mr. Reed.
I fought for 20 years. Like, it's embarrassing, like, financially having to call my grandmother or call a family member to ask them for money where Daryl falls short at. Like, another time where Daryl's falling short it was a family trip we were supposed to go to. We were supposed to go to Florida. It was my whole family. My sister that passed away, my mother, everybody was supposed to go on this trip. It was supposed to be for the Christmas. It was supposed to be for my mother's birthday. We didn't get to go to the trip because Daryl didn't have his half of the rent. But not only that, like, I'll never have that again. Like, that would have been my last trip with my sister. So I'll never have that opportunity to take a family trip with my sister again. And like I said, the drinking and driving is definitely a trigger for me because that's how my sister passed away. I feel like it's a lot of stuff that I can't come back from.
I'm going to ask very tough questions. Are you willing to fight for this marriage? Yes or no? And no judgment.
No.
Turns out you should never sue the driver who crashed into you after a car accident. There's a much better way you could get paid.
Mrs. Reed, you brought divorce papers to court, but they're still in my chambers. Do you want them?
Yes, Your Honor. I signed them.
I'd like to see the divorce papers, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
When we get back, I'm leaving. I mean, that's all I can do.
I have a fully filled out petition. Ms. Reed, you have actually signed them.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mrs. Reed, would you like the papers served?
Yes, I do.
But Mr. Reed, here's a question. Do you want to be in this marriage? Nobody's ever asked you.
I honestly do.
Ms. Reed, you have actually signed them.
I feel like I could change with the proper help and be the man that she wanted me to be back then that I am now.
You need to go and get sober.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to walk out of this courtroom and you need to go to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting today. That would say to me that you're ready to move on with your life. Regardless of what happens in your marriage, you need to be healthy for yourself. Are you ready to do that?
Yes, ma'am, 100%.
You know, I don't think we've ever done this, Corey. But Mr. Reed, I'd like you to walk out today. And I'd like you to walk into the next phase of your life. Because you need to do it for yourself. Corey, will you escort the defendant out, please?
Yes, Your Honor. This way, sir.
Mrs. Reed, your husband just walked out to his new reality. I don't know if you're the person that can be there for him, with him through this struggle. These papers may still need to be served, but what he needs to do is take care of him right now. And similar to what he said, you are going to have to figure it out. But something tells me you can do that.
Definitely.
You can do that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? It's time for you to put on those big girl shoes, do what women have done for many, many years.
Yes,
Step into a life that is full and yours. And if he can become the whole person that you want and deserve, then you don't have to serve these papers. But if I were you, I'd keep them. I'd be ready. Because you're going to need a whole lot of evidence to make this work. Otherwise, it's done.
Right.
Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
This case is done.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Made in Georgia.
If you've been in an accident and feel like there's no hope, listen up. I know how that feels. 6 months ago, I was drowning in bills, the insurance kept stalling, and I couldn't work. I felt stuck.
Previously on Divorce Court.
I'm here today because I want a divorce, Your Honor.
I see you brought divorce papers to court.
Yes, been dealing with ups and downs through alcoholism, addiction, and infidelity.
My family is a long line of alcoholics, so it's just in my blood.
I went looking for her. I noticed a car. I see like her head go towards his lap.
Okay, so I can tell you right now, my husband would not accept me being in a car with my head in another man's lap. That would be a problem.
Would you accept your husband having a baby with your friend of 15 years?
Say what?
Yeah.
Plot twist.
Right.
What happens when you find out she's at a hotel?
And I eventually see her and another guy come out.
Yeah, I mean, at this time, he was still seeing behind my back and talking to the other baby mom. I felt justified in my actions of not really caring, because he didn't.
Did you take some action yourself?
I mean...
Like last summer, didn't you go to court?
Yeah, so...
He snitched on me. He's the one that called the cops on me.
Yeah. I called the cops, basically, and then I filed a ex parte during that time. They picked her up. She was released immediately, 2 days.
Why did they release you?
So the law is that if she's not hurting herself or intoxicated, they don't have a right to hold her.
That's called the Baker Act, correct?
Right, and so I actually, when the officers told me what to do, I filed the wrong paperwork. It was supposed to be for drug and alcohol substance abuse. And
You know this is so toxic. It's taking everything in me not to vomit in my own mouth. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because you have children. Mm-hmm. How do your kids react to this?
It's rough for them right now.
Do you have girls or boys?
Girls, all girls at home.
Dear God, Mrs. Rogers, this is the example that you are setting for your daughters?
I'm doing my best, like I said.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Do you not do that? You're not doing your best. If you were doing your best, you would not be in random cars with random men on your block that your children can have access to. That's not your best. That's not. Somebody's got to be hard on you. Somebody's got to be hard on your husband. You all are bringing horrible toxicity into your children's lives. You are not doing your best, ma'am. You are not. The best that you could do is to check into an inpatient facility and stay your little cute butt in there until you have all of that out of your system and not pick up a drink again. That's doing your best. I don't know if you have it in you. I don't know what the therapist would say, but you cannot rely on, I'm doing my best. My best is not that.
Yes, ma'am.
You know good and doggone well your girls don't need to see that.
I know, that's why I took myself out of the home for a few months.
Are you sober?
Yes.
When's the last time you had a drink?
We had a drink last night together.
Why would you have a drink last night?
Because we were at the airport.
You could do a whole lot of different things at the airport.
Yeah.
An alcoholic does not need to take a drink. Why did you have a drink?
I don't know.
There it is. There it is. That means you're not doing your best. That means you're not working the program. That means you're not helping yourself. You're killing yourself. That's what you're doing. You're killing yourself. When I read the papers, Mr. Rogers, Mrs. Rogers, I got nervous because of your children. You're a grown woman and you're going to make just decisions, and if it were just impacting on your life, all I could do is give you advice. But you are making decisions about these children. Every decision you make impacts on them, and so it's evident that your drinking really did reach a critical point. And you would agree with that, right? So I believe that it's time to take real steps towards a solution, like I said to you earlier. And I don't want to pretend that this is my area of expertise. So to help us navigate this difficult situation, I actually called on a family counselor, actually, and a grief counselor. She happens to be both.
Nice.
Stephanie Prince is a licensed clinical social worker specializing in grief counseling and family therapy. Basically, exactly what you all would need. And I asked her to listen in on the testimony and offer some professional guidance. May I ask her to join us?
Sure.
I'd like the witness to join us via video, please. Ms. Prince, thank you so very much for joining us. Can you do me a favor and introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit more about your area of expertise?
Yes, thank you for having me. Like you introduced me earlier, my name is Stephanie Prince. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I've been in the field for the past 20 years plus, working with families in the area of grief and trauma.
It sounds like exactly what I need in terms of your expertise. You have been listening to today's testimony. Can you shed some light on what's happening in this marriage? I don't want to misinterpret what's going on, and I'd like them to hear it.
Yes. So what I've been hearing is a lot of trauma, starting with Mrs. Rogers, and I haven't heard enough background from Mr. Rogers, but starting drinking at such a young age, that in and of itself creates traumatic situations. She also mentioned that her family has a long history of alcoholism. So when I hear that, I hear trauma, I hear things that have probably happened that haven't even been disclosed, which has created a relationship between the two of them that's unhealthy, poor boundaries, and a lack of trust.
You know, Mrs. Prince, I guess my expertise is to be able to cut to the chase. It sounds like there's so much unresolved trauma that so many things are going on in this marriage and in this family until they individually deal with their individual trauma, they're never going to be able to come together as a couple and a family.
They definitely need some individual work for sure.
So it's interesting because before I get to anything that they can do for themselves, what are some helpful ways that Mr. and Mrs. Rogers can learn to co-parent? Because there need to be boundaries set so that these children are not further impacted on.
I would agree. So there are co-parenting classes that could be really helpful for them. I think setting clear boundaries, what that looks like is maybe keeping a schedule, documentation, what it is that the children need and how they can both implement that, and focusing primarily on how to